Hey guys, this is Tigress back with episode 4 of Batman Telltale series. I briefly went over this in episode 8 of New Adventures, but there was going to be a double stream today. I did also say the fact of in New Adventures it'd probably be about 15-20 minutes from when that finished, and no, that was kind of right. Also, before anyone does ask me, there is a Shadow Edition. Capture a new look to the stories Telltale's Batman games enhanced with remastered texture, replay your favorite Telltale Batman episodes, and experience the twist world of The Dark Knight in a sinister new way. From what I can tell, everything's just sort of black and grey with minor colour. But yeah, the title of episode 4 is Guarding the Costumes, or as I call it, Back to Business. Now, if anyone saw the thing happen at the end of last episode, you'll know why it's called Back to Business. Previously on Batman Telltale series.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me
yeah, just she had to ask why.
Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. Oswald Cobblepot.
Come work for me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
You're a good man, Bruce.
And yes, they do. But if you want to see more, watch episode 3.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
Not exactly how it goes down.
You should...
Basically, the cat comes in and sort of snitches you out.
Think about it. Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I can finally talk why I don't like Vicky Vale, or at least this version of Vicky Vale.
I think it's time you knew my real name.
I am Lady Arkham.
One, her whole thing of making people slightly go nuts is very similar to Scarecrow, Sphere Toxin. Back to Business is just quite simply you get locked up in Arkham.
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
But yeah, in this, Vicky Vale's Lady Arkham, but considering
Get out. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up.
I'm not 100% sure, they might say how long, but
Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
I'm not 100% sure how long you end up spending in Arkham. I doubt it's long.
asylum. This can't be happening.
Look, I'm questioning why no one's like, people are like, wait, where's Batman? Hold on. We've recently put billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne in prison. In Arkham Asylum, yeah? Well, he'd have the money to fund to be Batman, and Batman's not showed up since he's been away.
Looks like someone was angry. Lovely. Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine.
Better be decent. You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
I want to talk to my lawyers.
You're not in any position to be making demands, rich boy.
I have rights.
Yours were revoked after you beat Oswald Cobblepot within an inch of his life and landed yourself in here.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
You're not buying your way out this time. Might as well get comfortable.
It wouldn't be him buying his way out.
Time to meet your neighbors.
Yeah. Penguin and Lady Arkham both set something up.
As you were. You look just like him.
Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell.
Go on, man. Hit me.
Don't get cocky, Wayne.
I will worry about the wires, but just like bring it on. I can't like stop it, it's just annoying with
downhill around here, hasn't it? What the? Churlish. Not nice. How do you like it? You are pathetic. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite.
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will, right?
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looked. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Go on, tell her.
I don't really know what happened. It was all a blur.
Seems like you could have experienced another psychotic episode. We'll need to keep an eye on that.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick together.
Technically speaking.
Am I right?
Come to me if anything happens.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
One, I don't think that the fact that his rights would have been taken away just for beating somebody else.
By the way,
He potentially would have still been chucked into Arkham, but I don't think his rights legally would have been taken away.
We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it.
Secondly, the reason I said bring it on is because I don't know whether it was...
I don't think I ever got you.
But in the Injustice universe where Superman's evil because of the Joker killing Lois Lane and his unborn child, in that universe, there's a part that's...
Bingo.
It's not exactly that universe, but like same stuff with that universe. There's a version where Bruce kills Joker instead. And it's basically along the lines of, I couldn't have him taken away with someone like you, turning you into someone you're not.
Patience. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be
And
willing
Clark
to
just
show
simply
you
asks if
around.
you behave, and he's
Right, John?
responds with, "No, let's not be making
I'll
friends."
show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
So when anybody asks you how would a vigilante act up in prison, they would not be making friends.
You know, Doc, our last
In this case, Bruce has got to kind of keep his head down.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself now.
Oh, every day, Doctor.
He would be sent to Arkham Asylum more than likely for being Batman, because it'd be a case of what makes you think
Can't taste anything!
you're that delusional that you think you can be Batman, or you're that delusional thinking you can save the city with violence.
Bruce, some of these guys bite. You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leyland?
How
But
could
more
I
than
forget?
likely, he would probably just be sent to a typical like blacklight or something.
How to play checkers.
Yes, well, betting patients to swallow game pieces isn't really how that's supposed to be played.
No, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. You're trying to kill me. You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Stop that guy from trying. Such persistence. Wrong number to this.
Wrong! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leyland. Take good care of him.
Episode 4.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy. But everyone's friendly, mostly.
But if anyone in Arkham was to find out that Bruce Wayne was Batman,
Watch yourself.
they'd have to put him into witness protection.
Not a big fan of strangers. Just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate you showing me around like this.
I'm a giver. What can I say? I always try to keep an eye out for new
Also, there will be a few friendly like people that you've probably seen before.
On the couch, that's
What's typically known as a Joker,
his favorite
in this
show's
it's just
on.
known as John Doe.
Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
Literally, get out for your jail card. Well, jail key.
That's the way the cookie...
Well, this key doesn't fit. What the hell is it for?
I solved the cookie riddle, not you. Sorry. It's just...
Basically, in episode 3, I did say like episode 3 is my favorite, and I didn't go into much detail why. But like I also did say episode 4 was like my least favorite. It's mostly down to the fact of literally down to the fact of him being in Arkham.
Hey, I was wondering about...
It's not lunch yet.
Well, actually, I
And it's
wasn't...
not time for meds either. Beat it.
Lewis.
People actually not for that shit.
I'm saying,
I get the like not. I say not as more specifically.
Not the right key for this.
I get people wondering when they're gonna get food.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
what's that? Oh, no. That's not polite at all. At all.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
So that reporter might be Vicky Vale. Yeah, John Doe is his name in this.
Didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here. You tried it though, didn't you? That's hilarious.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
What really does bug me about that is the fact of Harvey dead, which was like, Bruce, please don't take away your money, but I've got to be a dick to you.
Supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
He is the reason I am in here. I can't believe he did this.
Quite the temper on you. I have one too.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a
But
rampage
if you can get so far in this project.
I'm gonna find your drugs. I'm going to expose your corruption.
Harvey is going way too far.
You think so? I can't wait to see where he goes next.
Tragically, there's still no
Vicky
sign
Vale.
of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You want to find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
I'll find a way to take her down. But I'm doing it my way. Quietly.
Could be interesting. Little Bruce lurking in the shadows. Though I think we both know you could do more. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
After everything Oswald has done to me, yeah, I'm kind of glad it happened, because he deserved it.
Am I glad to
Bruce
see
wouldn't be
you
100%
embracing
completely like
those
that, but he does deserve it.
They're very natural. Especially a guy like you, who clearly takes after his father.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that?
The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
I'm not like her. I don't need vengeance.
Really? Sounds to me like you've got more in common than you're willing to admit, Bruce. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gotta be fantastic! You see, I know what you really are.
And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but
You're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here.
So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want.
All it would take
Not hard.
is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone.
Assume I can take care of that. But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
Sure. One favor, that seems fair.
Kinda desperate, yes.
Excellent. We'll have loads
Plus,
of
nothing will
fun.
have to hold up to that favor.
You'll see. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll
So yeah,
tell you how to
Victoria
find those missing
Arkham with Vicky Vale.
Hey,
Base-
Zaz. Hello, Zaz.
What the hell?
Sorry, Joker.
Settle a bet. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about?
No! No, I don't match him. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now. Skin feels like it's itching.
Burning! Need to get rid of it!
Stop! Someone give me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
Realistically, he probably wasn't right using the fire, or more specifically, probably would try to stop the fight.
GCPD.
Gordon, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, aren't you supposed to be in Arkham Asylum?
Listen, Gordon, I haven't lost my mind. I was drugged. The same drug the children of Arkham used on Montoya and Harvey Dent. You get me out of here, and I'm willing to testify.
This might help our case, actually. That makes 3 victims now, and Renee says she's got some new evidence. If you're willing to testify, I think I can get you out of there.
Thanks. I have to go.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages.
Let me tell you how to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs. Ask the Vales.
Quickly, come on.
Get the light! luck on the outside, Bruce.
I just know you're gonna put on quite a show.
But, yeah.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
John, he's the one that started the whole thing.
John has been a model patient for months, Mr. Wayne. You, on the other hand, have been involved in 2 violent instances, and you're not even through your first day. You'll have to forgive me if I find your accusation hard to believe. One moment. Yeah. Seems you have a visitor.
Judge has ordered for Bruce's instant release.
Bruce, thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. Signed this morning with Lieutenant Gordon of the GCPD. He is to be released into my care.
I know it seems like using your power and influence is the best way to make this all go away. But it's just avoiding the problem. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
Dr. Leland, you know it isn't safe for me here. Look at what happened today. That won't be the last time.
That may be true, but I would never let that hinder someone from getting the help they need.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands now, Doctor. You have the paperwork.
Let's go, Alfred.
Technically not, if she could convince him to essentially get him to convince himself to essentially stay in.
I will see you on the outside, Bruce.
I can't wait!
What's that about?
He does sound a lot more like the Joker, but like in season 2 when you do meet him, it is more of a case of he's a lot more chill.
Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
Did Lieutenant Gordon hear about this lead when he let you out?
Not yet. Batman will handle this one first.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Batman's turn now.
True, I suppose public opinion doesn't affect him much. Though, if the people protesting to have you thrown back in Arkham get their way, that could put a damper on things.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually. But by then, it'll be too late.
Just leave me the hell alone, Harvey. Trust me, it'll be easier for you in the long run.
I was doing you a favor, Bruce. If you want to get ugly, well, that can be arranged. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption. The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
You're pathetic, Harvey. Not even mayor for a week, and already the pressure's gotten to you.
No, I'm just a man who's done letting assholes
It's that
like you
Two-Face
run the
will
world
remember
and
that.
take whatever they want. Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce.
You did one just as bad.
Wouldn't have done that. A friend wouldn't have done that.
She doesn't belong to you, Harvey. She can see whoever she wants.
Do not lecture me about Selina. Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking. What's going on here?
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the Children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
I know my goddamn rights, and you better have a warrant to back that up.
Don't need one. Mayor Dent gave his enforcers full search and seizure rights.
Come on, what's the damn holdup?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this? Not real smart.
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the
In that case, he was in
hell out
locked
of
for
my
about
way,
3 days.
I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up again, just to make sure it did the
Well,
job!
potentially not for 3 days.
Shut up, Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me!
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing!
They should lock you up!
Oh, God, Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag!
Next one won't be a warning shot! All right, now the way I see it, there are 2 ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, hmm? And well-armed? What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up. This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
The mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Here. It's everything I have, okay?
Sure, that'll work.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure. Take it up with City Hall.
Neither option will right.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low.
You don't need to worry about Harvey. I'll protect you from him.
Don't write checks you can't cash. Don't
Yes,
you
yes,
get
I
it,
can.
Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Don't get me wrong, Bruce. The night was a lot of fun, but not worth dying for.
No, it's not, but not worth giving up on
He's
either.
dangerous. You understand, don't you?
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But boy, are those puppy dog eyes breaking my heart right now.
So where are you gonna go?
We got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the children of Arkham, for that matter. Of course. That's my car. See you around. Good luck with all of this.
Now, if I remember correctly, there is going to be a choice I'm going to have to make at some point.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
I have to do something. Don't get in my way.
Basically, what Vicky Vale did was essentially just make it look like she was kidnapped.
Let's address the problem at hand first.
I'm after I shouldn't just make it look like Batman kidnapped her.
He's had a very long evening.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
I'm on it.
If we can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote.
Let's start with a DNA scan. Compare it to your DNA on file in the Batcomputer.
I'll make the preparations.
Drug molecules, DNA sample.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone. Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible.
It's based on the individual's DNA. We'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them a cure.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Great, and don't match in drug was a key stage, so...
Should do it.
Bruce would have injected himself with several different antidotes over decades.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun. Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work.
I feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Vicky, Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I never trusted her. There was always something off.
I didn't, but that's because I knew
are very
not to trust
rarely
her.
wrong, sir.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? Offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told
Something
me
we have to look into at least.
if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
Shouldn't be too tough to locate them.
Got it.
Bruce, before you head out, I've got something for you. I call it a strobe grenade. Throw it at any surface and the ensuing light show will make you almost impossible to track.
Perfect, thank you, Lucius.
Thank you. Least I can do after you invited me to come work in the Batcave with you.
Bruce?
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Yeah, there will be a warning for anyone who doesn't like creepy stuff to essentially click off or check every, like, say 5 minutes. And that warning is roughly now, because you're entering a sort of a creepy abandoned house. I don't know if it's going to creep me out this time, but it always used to.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed that there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet. Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Yes, but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal. There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse. Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
That's disturbing.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
I will say it now, and then she said it when we walked into the house. I will say when it's not so more creeped out.
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Again, all Gotham PD are going to look and say the fact of someone from the Children of Arkham have been here. They're not going to think that, you know, Vicky Vale and daughter came back for revenge.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair. Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No. He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a company logo. The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
Basically, guys, when there's no match, Bruce just goes,
Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown.
Nothing I can see. The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
Recent family photo?
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building. The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After...
Basically, because we stopped her with the trains, I don't think it's canon. But it's just more of a case of personal belief. But because we stopped her from using trains to essentially really intoxicate everybody, she then realized her family had a warehouse and vehicles to do it manually that way. She then killed them and took control of it.
We stopped her at the rail station. Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way, with Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham. Seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them.
What you should have done was basically be Alfred, call GCPD.
There's someone here, under the stairs, alive. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
He's potentially going to have valuable information, but he's also going to be shocked and terrified, so...
How about you come on out?
No! No! Go away!
I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because I hid in here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
Get down.
Well, hello, Batman. What a pleasure to see you. Let me guess. You're trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little bat traps all over the city. But I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out to the open. Ah!
The hell?
Thanks, kid. You saved my life.
Nice work, kid.
Don't turn, kid. Don't turn.
It'll be better if you don't look.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
they weren't always nice, but they gave me a place to live.
I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this. You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Batman.
Oh my God.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter? And so, who was the boy then?
My guess is he's another foster child living with the Vales. He says he heard something about drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
Well, if you did turn away, it should be fine to look back on. Although I could have sworn it was the thing where you go and find out a few bit more information.
So your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's right. I have a bad feeling it was no accident. If not for Lucius's strobe grenade, I'm not sure what I would have done. Lucius, meet me at the back computer. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Be right there.
Let's get a closer look at you. No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked. Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tech that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
I'm here, what's up?
Take a look at this.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
I am so sorry, Bruce. If only I'd been at Wayne Enterprises. Maybe there was something I could have done. Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Don't waste time beating yourself up about it, Lucius. Let's just focus on fixing it.
Right. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto it.
I'm tired of being on the defensive. Why don't we attack him instead?
I'm not sure, but I can certainly see what I can do.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, Lucius, you're going to want to see this.
What is it?
Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man. Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
After what happened at the debate, Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
Tonight, Batman saves Bruce Wayne.
Yes, about bloody time.
If he gets violent with Bruce Wayne, then it's not great, because he can use the excuse of he's dangerous and needs to be locked back up. But with Batman...
Don't screw this up, Harvey. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah, of course it was the right thing to do. I just can't second-guess myself. Dangerous place to stand. Be so easy to slip and fall.
Oh, Batman. What a surprise to see you on my roof.
You've gone too far. Leave Wayne alone.
Wayne? What, is this about the whole seizing his assets thing?
Which you don't have right to do, and he could sue the living shit out of you for it.
Or maybe you're just gonna make threats. Words out that you don't get violent unless you have to.
If it comes to that.
You think that even comes close to what you let happen to my face? Funny.
I could do worse.
I thought that this Wayne situation would be a little beneath you, Batman. After everything Bruce has done, why should I do anything for him?
Because I'm the one who's telling you to. You think I'm someone who makes idle threats?
No, I suppose you're not. Wayne is just another curveball this stupid city threw my way. Hill and his goons, the Waynes, the children of Arkham. I'm finally starting to understand, to see just how sick Gotham really is. To save Gotham, I need to do some bad before it gets better.
Ready to go.
Do it.
What's he doing?
What did you do? Are Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed?
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. That blast was way bigger than you said. We must have taken out a whole city block with it.
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters. That's what a leader does. I feel like I should thank you, seeing as you did give Gordon that tip.
Doing this, you're no better than the children of Arkham. You're worse.
No, I'm saving Gotham.
No, you're not. You'll make that worse.
Would see it that way.
The police? Oh, the smart ones already answer to me. Otherwise, well, I think Gordon is already a perfect example of what happens to the not-so-smart ones. Bet he wishes he had just handed over the location of the drug stockpile when I asked.
What did you say about Gordon?
You really think shotguns, pistols are gonna do anything? You shoot. I use my grip and he falls. Your choice.
You're so full of big scary talk. If you want to save this city, this is how you have to do it.
I should tear you apart right here.
You could, but that wouldn't bring him back. By now, he's already another corpse in Crime Alley. Back off of Wayne, huh? Let's take a ride, gentlemen.
And when he sues the city, more specifically sues you...
What the hell is this?
Here, Dent says you're getting in the way of protecting the city.
Dent's got you brainwashed.
No! He's trying to help! The children of Arkham are out of control, and no one is...
Batman! What a mess. Thank you,
Save
Batman.
the thanks, and explain to me why I just watched half a city block go up in flames. Dent took out the warehouse with the drugs, the location that I gave to you.
Are you accusing me of something, Batman? Just say it. Come on! Let's hear it!
I only told you. Dent knows, so someone you talked to told him.
You know we're on the same team here. So stop leaning on me and let's figure out what happened.
Tell me what you know.
By the time I got back to the precinct, Dent already had the information. He strong-armed it out of Commissioner Grogan. I didn't even have time to scratch my ass before I got hauled out here.
Dent's position makes him dangerous. He's persuasive and he has power.
Dent thinks that what he's doing is best for Gotham. Execution, martial law.
I know.
I always considered him my friend, but he's past saving. There's no world in which he manages to set this right.
My job isn't to save him. If he's hurting this city, then he needs to be stopped.
That's all circling the drain. Dent was a real hope for this city, and now...
He's not the man he used to be.
We have a lot of work to do. Everything is such a goddamn mess. But we gotta start somewhere.
You know your officers, Jim. Take the people you trust and start hobbling Dent's army. Get your precinct back.
You make it sound easy.
No, it won't be. But if anyone can do it, it's you. You're trusted.
Yeah. Gotta handle this first, though.
We will get through this, Jen.
I'm glad we're on the same side.
Always.
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer.
That's not the worst of it, I'm afraid.
Alfred?
Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
I've got to go Wayne Enterprises.
Stop Penguin. You go to the Batcave and make sure Harvey doesn't find it.
I understand.
Time to go to work.
Also, Alfred, if he happens to get shot and dies, not gonna blame you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, not wink, wink, nudge, nudge on the blame part, but wink, wink, nudge, nudge of him not existing anymore. Peekaboo.
Signal coming through, Lucius.
Looks like it. I'll give you what support I can. But from here in the Batcave, I can only see what you can.
So long as you can confirm Penguin's black box when we're in the lab.
I can definitely do that. Just be careful, Bruce. No telling what kind of security he's had installed.
Right guys, I'll be back in a second, just need to quickly check something. Sorry about that guys, I was literally checking to see what part of episode 4 we're on. Turns out much further in than I thought it was. Basically, I was back to a business. Yeah, it's back to business, which is... I believe back to business was...
Time to fire the new CEO.
Hold on guys, I'll double check again. Guys, it's the achievement Another Night at the Office, which is where we currently are.
Anyone have him? Useless. You're all bloody useless!
Hey, it's the Baron Dead Man!
Well, if
And you're getting tricked out of a window. 50 stories high.
You can't, Cobblepot. I'm taking you down.
Yeah? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's you who's gonna get beat by me. I'm pretty good in a fight, you know. Been in a few scuffles here and there.
That's not a smart bet.
Well, I've got a bit of inside information that gives me the advantage. You know, I like your style, Batman. I really do. But you're really starting to be a pain in the ass. The children of Arkham are going to walk all over this city, and there isn't anyone who can stop us, not even you! But this company, under my expert stewardship, with the technology being developed, we could control nations.
What are you and Lady Arkham planning?
I'm glad you asked. You know, Wayne was thinking too small. He was only tinkering around. So focused on consumer technology. Lady Arkham, she had vision. Oh, I see. It helps you plan things out ahead of time. Neat trick, though. Pretty flashy for someone who only wears black.
How?
Not just for fashion. It's very functional. Face it, Batman. You're outmatched. Without your tech, you're just a man in a pointy-eared costume.
Without my attack, I'm someone who's pissed, and he will chuck you out the window.
Come on, Batman! Show me what you got. My turn.
How the hell did you know about this place?
You're pathetic! Yeah, that little beaut is almost done hacking your precious network.
That's the device.
Few more minutes, all your secrets are mine.
I will stop you before that happens.
Is this how it feels when you put on that suit? I like it.
No, it feels 10 times better.
Haven't you learned yet? I've shut you down. I'm the one with the toys now, Batman. This is the start of a new legacy. And I'm afraid you don't have any place in it.
I would have broke the arm. You need a jackhammer. Is that a mullet, is it? I can't think what it's a blue. I can't think what tool it is.
You absolute bastard!
Language, Cobblepot. But you're a fucking nerd. Barely touched you.
Psycho!
Me, the psycho.
Batman! You can't stop us!
Stay down.
Me, the psycho. You're the one who came in with power fucking gauntlets, a fucking hammer, and tried to kill me. And I'm the psycho.
Where is she? What is she planning?
The message is the same as it's ever been. We will open your eyes. The city's hypocrisy will be exposed.
Tell me where to find her.
Piss off! Ugh, I'm not telling you anything.
Tell me!
I won't tell you. Do your worst.
Fine, man. Do my worst.
but you can help yourself by talking. I'll stop her either way.
What the?
Just cut me down, mate.
Wayne Manor is then burned. Stopping Penguin was slightly more important. Alfred and Lucius will be safe in the cave though.
Is this really necessary? I mean, what will people say?
Just tell them Wayne put up a fight.
Episode 4, Guardian of Gotham. Okay, that wasn't that long. Did you promise Joker a favor? It's a lot closer than I thought it would be, but yeah, basically, it's a 50-50 thing. It's 49.5 to 50.5, so a few more players are like, no, we don't owe him a favor. Yeah, almost everybody went along with Joker's plan, only a few didn't. I don't know how the people, if they didn't, got a phone call made. I was surprised it wasn't just a case of more people ramming it. The reason I went for it was just quite simply, it's like, I normally do just select ram it and it just basically rams it, so I was like, what's going to actually happen? There's a few options I am essentially where it's like, not going to essentially change the story too much. I am essentially seeing what happens. With the case of going after Harvey or Cobblepot, it's 50-50 every time I play it. It feels like last time I went after Harvey, but basically what happens is, I'm pretty sure you just turn up at Wayne Manor as Bruce Wayne and it causes a problem with Harvey and guns end up. Yeah, 50%, 56% of players are like, Harvey's an immediate threat. But more specifically, it's you and 56.1% of players chose to intimidate Harvey as Batman instead of risking his wrath as Bruce. Basically, Harvey's basically turned around and said Bruce Wayne is public enemy #1. But as Batman, I can essentially grab him, hold him against the edge of a building and turn around and tell him, drop it or I drop you. Did you stop Harvey or Oswald? You 54% of players chose to stop Oswald from destroying your tech and risking Harvey's destroying your home. Wayne Manor can be rebuilt, but replacing all that tech and reprogramming all of it wouldn't be easy. Lucius could do it, but it would take a while, which would put you at a disadvantage against Lady Arkham. That's all the summaries. Now, City Lights will be tomorrow, 100%. And then, what will probably happen is New Adventures will probably be Tuesday. Well, New Adventures more likely will be Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, see, the potential might not be for New Adventures say next week. I might essentially leave a break. I can't 100% state the fact of, yeah, I'm 100%. Because I'm gonna quickly roughly work it out now. Tomorrow night, episode 5, City Lights. It 100% will be called City Lights. It might be called City Lights. But yeah, it might be called City Lights, I don't know yet. I typically pick from one of the achievements and see which names sound like the best. Because, for instance, going to episode 1, season 1, episode 1, Welcome to Gotham. It's like the first achievement, and it also did make a lot of sense. Season 1, episode 2, Broken Memories. If I'm remembering correctly, it's where you choose between, it's where you choose between saving Harvey and like Selena, and like the case of your breaking like friendships and all, also Broken Memories. Third Wheel, which was episode 3. And then episode 4, Back to Business, which is what's currently being streamed, but a literal quick 5-minute conversation, but if you don't want to see no more of this, feel free to click off. But literally just checking like the titles and all that lot. I was like, hold on, episode 7 was like 4 days ago. It's like, yeah, episode 7 was like beginning of the week. It's like, that means I didn't stream for like 2-3 days. And it's like, hold on, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday, yeah, so Wednesday would have been episode 7 for New Adventures. Thursday was when I was speaking to a group of people. Friday I was out. Last night was episode 3. If essentially plans had gone to how they probably would have, what I probably would have ended up doing was episode 3 probably would have came out Thursday. I would have been very much annoyed the fact of being out Friday and not being able to essentially get episode 4 out of 5, because it put me in the mood to do them. Episode 4 then would have been out last night, and then I would have finished off episode 5 tonight. Which also potentially means episode 8 of New Adventures either wouldn't have been out, or like they would have essentially been split, and like New Adventures would essentially be getting streamed about now, or would be coming up to a finish about now. So but yeah, we'll be kicking off City of Lights tomorrow. I might see, I'm going to quickly go and see whether I could essentially, if I do skip say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 and 2, Friday then 3, 4, 5 weekend. Yeah, basically I probably won't. What probably will happen is a case of, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday hopefully will be 1, 2, 3. Hopefully. Unless things come to change. Friday, I'm not 100% sure whether I will stream it or not. If I am, I am. If not, I'm not. And then Saturday and Sunday will basically finish off Season 2. But there probably won't be... Basically, because I want to get essentially Season 2 wrapped up within that week. So it's essentially been a push to essentially get it wrapped in this week, and I haven't finished wrapping it this week. If I didn't have New Adventures twice this week, then it would have been done by now. So there won't be no New Adventures next week. There will be Season 2 of the Telltale series. But there probably will be, like, basically, if I'm streaming at any point next week, it will be Season 2, apart from tomorrow. But if I'm streaming Tuesday through, say, Sunday next week, it will be Season 2 of Telltales. Any other streams there potentially will be. There might be a Minecraft stream next week where I do over, say, the realm, but I'm not 100% promising that, and I don't know if I'm going to keep to, so Thanks for watching the stream. This is Tigress signing off. Bye.